Welcome. In this video, we'll learn to play What's the Point, the Cactus Card Game, where your goal is to score points and outsmart your friends. Let's go over the setup, rules, and everything you need to play. Setting up the game. To get started, you'll need 2 to 6 players, and you'll want to set aside about 20 minutes to play around. Create the point pile. First, find all the point cards in the deck. These are special cards and they look like this. Take these point cards out of the main deck and set them aside. This stack of point cards is called the point pile. Shuffle and deal. Next, take the rest of the cards, which we'll call playing cards, and shuffle them thoroughly. Deal 5 cards face down to each player. Make sure everyone has exactly 5 cards to start. Set up the draw pile. Place the remaining cards face down in the center of the table to form the draw pile. By now you should have 2 piles on the table, the point pile with point cards and the draw pile with the remaining playing cards. Decide who goes first. Pick one player to start the game. It can be anyone, but here's a fun tip. Choose the youngest player, or perhaps the one wearing the most green. The game will proceed clockwise around the table from this starting player. Understanding the objective. Your goal in What's the Point is simple. Earn points. The first player to reach the winning point total wins the game. Here are the winning points needed based on the number of players. If you have 2 to 3 players, you'll need 10 points to win. For 4 to 5 players, aim for 6 points. With a full game of 6 players, 5 points should do it. You'll earn points by collecting specific sets of cards, which we'll cover shortly. Step 3, taking a turn. During your turn, you can play as many action cards as you like. There's no limit on how many action cards you can play in one turn. Let's break down the types of cards and how to play them. Identifying action cards. Action cards have a distinct icon in the top left corner, making them easy to spot. To use an action card, place it face up on the discard pile in the center of the table and follow the instructions at the bottom of the card. Following card instructions. Each action card will tell you what it does. Some action cards have special rules, such as ending your turn immediately after playing them. If you need more details about a specific action card, you can check the rulebook for clarification. Step 4. Ending your turn. You have 2 ways to end your turn. Earn a point. If you earn a point during your turn, take a point card from the point pile and place it in front of you. Lay your points out clearly so everyone can see how many you have. Earning a point automatically ends your turn, so no more moves after that. Draw a card. If you don't earn any points and don't want to play any action cards, end your turn by drawing 1 card from the draw pile. Remember, each turn must end by either earning a point or by drawing a card. Step 5. Earning points with character cards. Character cards are the main way to earn points. Here's how to use them. Play character sets. To score points with character cards, you'll need to collect and play 3 matching character cards in a single set. When you have 3 of the same character card, lay them face up in the discard pile and show your set. Point values for character sets. 3 Charlies earns you 1 point. 3 Spikes earn you 2 points, and 3 Walters earn you 3 points. For example, if you manage to gather 3 Spike cards, play them in the discard pile and take 2 points from the point pile. Playing a set like this automatically ends your turn. Step 6. Using wild cards. The wild card is super versatile. You can use a wild card to substitute for any character card, Charlie, Spike, or Walter. For example, if you have 2 Charlies and 1 wild card, you can play these 3 cards to score 1 point. Step 7. Special action. Stop cards are special action cards that can be used at any time, even during other players' turns. How to use stop cards. If another player is about to play an action card that you want to block, use a stop card. Place it on the discard pile to prevent their action from happening. Stop cards can only block action cards, not character sets. Double stop. You can even play a stop card on top of another stop card to cancel its effect, creating a double negative. Step 8. Running out of cards. If you start your turn with no cards in your hand, draw 3 cards. If you start your turn with no cards in your hand, immediately draw 3 new cards from the draw pile. Your turn ends right after you do this, so you can't play any other cards. If the draw pile ever runs out, shuffle the discard pile and create a new draw pile from it. This way, you'll always have cards available to play. Step 9. Important rules to remember. Points must be visible. Don't hide your points. All players should be able to see how many points you have at all times. Check the rulebook. If you're ever confused and need a reminder about a specific card, feel free to consult the rulebook. And that's it. You now know the ins and outs of What's the Point, a Cactus Card Game. With your character cards, action cards, and the occasional stop, you're ready to score points and win the game. Have fun and may the best Cactus card player win.